I'm Dr. Stix. Every invention starts with a problem. Every solution changes history. Let's uncover today's story. Travel and transportation are part of our everyday lives. Whether you're driving a car, riding a bicycle, or traveling across the country, there is one thing carrying all the pressure beneath you: your tires. Think about it for a moment. Your vehicle's engine may produce hundreds of horsepower, but the only thing connecting that power to the road is a few small patches of rubber. That's a huge responsibility. But have you ever wondered how tires were invented? Stay with me until the end, because the journey from a simple wooden wheel to today's high-tech tire is one of the most fascinating stories in human history. Our story begins around 3500 BC. In ancient Mesopotamia, some of humanity's greatest innovators created one of the most important inventions ever made: the wheel. No rubber, no air, no metal. Just a solid circular piece of wood. It changed transportation forever. But it wasn't perfect. These early wheels were extremely heavy. They required tremendous effort to move. They were slow. They often broke. And perhaps worst of all, they were incredibly uncomfortable. Imagine riding over a rocky road on solid wooden wheels. Every journey felt less like transportation and more like a full-body workout. Yet despite these problems, the wheel transformed civilization and became the foundation of transportation for thousands of years. Over the next 2,500 years, people continued improving wheel technology. Eventually, craftsmen began reinforcing wooden wheels with iron bands around the outside. These iron-rimmed wheels were stronger and more durable. They could handle heavier loads and survive longer journeys. But there was still a major problem. They were hard. Very hard. There was almost no shock absorption. Every bump, every stone, every crack in the road was transferred directly to the passengers. The wheel got stronger, but your back definitely didn't. Meanwhile, people had already discovered natural rubber. At first, it seemed like the perfect material, but there was one big issue. Rubber became sticky in hot weather and brittle in cold weather. It was unreliable and difficult to use. For years, inventors struggled to find a solution. Then, in 1839, everything changed. An American inventor named Charles Goodyear accidentally discovered a process called vulcanization. By heating rubber with sulfur, he transformed it into a material that was stronger, more flexible, and far more durable. This breakthrough changed the future of transportation. For the first time, rubber became practical for everyday use. The dream of modern tires was suddenly within reach. The next breakthrough came from an unexpected source. Not a large company, not a research laboratory, but a father trying to help his son. In 1888, a Scottish inventor named John Boyd Dunlop noticed that his son struggled to ride comfortably on rough roads. At the time, bicycles used solid tires that made every ride uncomfortable. Dunlop asked a simple question: what if the tire was filled with air? So he created the world's first practical pneumatic tire. In simple terms, an air-filled tire. The results were revolutionary. The ride became smoother, faster, more comfortable, and much more efficient. But more importantly, transportation would never be the same again. As bicycles became more popular, pneumatic tires quickly spread around the world. Then came another milestone. In 1895, air-filled tires were successfully used on automobiles. The difference was obvious. Cars became faster. Journeys became smoother. Travel became more enjoyable. The tire revolution had officially begun. As automobile production expanded across the globe, tire manufacturers raced to improve their products. But engineers still weren't satisfied. They wanted better grip, better durability, better performance. Then came one of the greatest innovations in tire history: the radial tire. In 1946, Michelin introduced the radial tire. This invention transformed the automotive industry. Radial tires lasted longer, improved fuel efficiency, provided better road grip, and delivered a smoother ride. Many experts consider the radial tire one of the most important tire innovations ever created. Even today, Most passenger vehicles around the world use radial tire technology. Today, modern tires are engineering masterpieces. They are designed using advanced computer simulations, specialized rubber compounds, steel belts, and highly sophisticated tread patterns. Some tires are built for racing. Others are designed for snow and ice. Some carry massive trucks across continents, and others are optimized specifically for electric vehicles. Yet despite all these incredible advancements, every modern tire can trace its roots back to a simple wooden wheel invented more than 5,000 years ago. And that's what makes this story so remarkable. From a solid wooden wheel in ancient Mesopotamia to the high-tech tires carrying us across the world today, humanity never stopped improving. Because every great invention begins with a problem, and every solution moves the world forward. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know in the comments, what invention should I explain next? Until next time, stay curious, stay informed,